Put yourself in situations where you can meet investors, get on the phone with them, get to know them, create those relationships, find out what they want.
What is it? Where do I even start, Mauricio? Like, what should be my first instinct? I might have a small network. I might have some capital. What do I start? Do I call you first and get you on my team? What is the next? What are the pieces? How do I put the pieces together?
The first thing you want to be doing is finding your investors before you even start looking for deals. A lot of people think, hey, let me find the deal and then the investors will come. Trust me, they don't, and it takes a long time. You really want to be establishing relationships ahead of time so that when you do find a deal, you have a pipeline of people that you can present it to that you've been spending time over the last 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever, that you've been cultivating. And so it's going to meetups, it's going to meet more people, put yourself in situations where you can meet investors, get on the phone with them, get to know them, create those relationships, find out what they want, right? Because some investors want cash flow, some investors want, growth stuff, just like any other stock portfolio. So find out what they're looking for so that when you find something, you can give it to the right type of people. I mean, you're not going to give, I'll give you an example. If you're doing a development deal that's not going to cash flow for the first 2 years, you're not going to give that to somebody who absolutely desperately needs cash flow, of at least 8% every year. So that's probably step one, is to just get investors in there and start adding value. And then the more tactical thing is, obviously, in terms of where I come in, is once you do identify a property and you start putting in offers, right? And trust me, these days you'll be putting in offers and it'll be rejected left and right because there's so many people out there. So people get discouraged because they do their underwriting, they've gone to all these courses and they know, and they submit an offer and it turns out they're not even close because the person who gets it is offering way more. And so anyway, it's just a lot of times, of submitting offers, getting rejected. But at some point, you'll get an offer accepted, and that's when I come in. That's typically when clients will call me. Now, I've probably spoken to them already because people call me, just kind of learn. Same thing for me. I like to get to know people ahead of time anyway, so that when that day does happen, we've already spoken. Hopefully, we've already got a rapport, so it's just we're ready to go. But that's when I would get a call and say, Mauricio, I finally got an LOI accepted, a letter of intent. I need to get in the contract, and so let's start the syndication process, which, by the way, starts with, if you really want to get tactical now, you're putting our white lab coats on.
Oh, definitely. I love it.
Is putting together the business plan. So that's going to be step one. Once you've got all that preliminary stuff out of the way and you're in contract and you've got your lawyer lined up, then typically we want to see a business plan. And that's not just the OM or the offering memorandum. That's not the property package that you get from your broker. Mm-hmm. You can certainly take information from that and put that into your business plan, because you want to have a section in your business plan about the property, right? Just the facts about it, the pretty pictures and all the stuff. But the business plan is where you tell your investors, look, this is what I'm going to do with your $100,000 that you're going to give me, or the $50,000 or whatever. I'm going to go and put it in a down payment to buy this property. I'm going to spend all this money on value add and fixing it up. I'm going to spend all this time marketing it so I can, increase the occupancy once I've improved it. And I'm making all this stuff up obviously. And I want to, increase the rent, and then that's going to increase our net operating income, which obviously increases the value of the property. And then I'm going to either sell it or refinance. Whatever it is that you're doing, that needs to be spelled out in this business plan. And that's always going to be step one.